Hi guys, so this week we're at the Mystic Seaport Museum in Connecticut. This museum was founded in 1929. It is actually a real live working shipyard. They're rebuilding and restoring antique ships here and have been doing so since 1929. The village that's set up here is also reminiscent of what a village would have looked like in the 1800s, and this was an 1841 whaling ship area. So they have the Charles W. Morgan, a whaling ship here that you can go on and walk around. They're also rebuilding several ships, and they've just completed a mock-up, a complete restore of the boats the Pilgrims used to come over, which will be on display soon. Now this is a very big museum, and it requires a lot of walking around outdoors. There's a lot of people to interact with, so I've tried to make this video as short as possible, but still give you the educational quality that you can expect to see and receive when you're there. I totally recommend that you try to go by and see the museum because it is very interesting and extremely educational to not only adults but children. So join us as we walk around the village and take in history. Where there's a blue and yellow flag, it means people are inside and can communicate with you and talk to you about you. So this is the Mystic River scale model, and this is amazing. The detail on this thing is just amazing. I was never a modeler, but if you're a modeler, you will be amazed by it. It shows down to detail of them even having some whales there that they were cleaning and repairing ships. Very, very interesting.
They're all models built by different members of the Mystic Seaport Ship Modelers Club. Some are built from kits, some are built from plans. About half of them in the room are radio controlled.
But now they're here on display.
Yep. That's the advantage of being associated with the seaport.
Yeah.
They like us, so
Let you have the room.
well, let us have the room for the summer, and I'll tell you, you can't beat it.
There's
I
your...
had to close the back door down because the wind was so good.
I was gonna say, you got
Well,
nice
your ships are trying
breeze and.
Fly, yeah.
There's your... We're going to need a bigger boat, Don.
Yes.
I know I'm sounding like a broken record here because I was not a modeler, but these boats are down to the details. And they're going to look at these submarines on the wall, and they're actually remote controlled or radio controlled. This is pretty cool. I think someone has a little too much time on their hands when they're home, that's for sure. This ship is the Joseph Conrad. It sailed under 3 different flags before it was moored here at the Mystic Seaport Museum in 1947. It was built in 1882. Looks pretty good for being that old, doesn't it? It's 111 foot long, and it's still fully rigged and can be sailed if it needs to be. All of these shops and homes here are as authentic as possible using recreations. Everyone has a name, and a lot of them have role players inside that will explain to you what was done in that building and why it was done.
This is about 14 to 20 hours worth of work for a skilled smith, someone who's working for about 3 to 5 years at that point. A ship like the Charles W. Morgan needs about 200 of those.
Wow.
So you need quite a lot of those.
Let's see what's cooking.
Look where the lamp was in the corner. See the fire on the roof? Mark?
What's upstairs? What is upstairs?
Heat is everywhere.
So these are some of the additional cooking pots then?
Exactly. So we use everything that you see on this side of the rope or in this room is reproduction. So this is all cookware and tools that we use today.
Now this vessel or ship is actually a schooner, and it used to sail off the Grand Banks of Newfoundland in 1923, and it was equipped with a 100 horsepower Fairbanks diesel motor, and it came here to the Mystic Seaport in really bad shape, and it's been here since 1963, and they are doing a complete restore for this project. And you can walk through it and watch what they're doing. They're hand cutting these boards, and they will stuff between the boards with some kind of a wool and tar to make it watertight again. These guys are true artisans. Well, I told you this was a working shipyard, and here's two more vessels that they're restoring that'll be on display soon. And when we exit the back door here, I'll show you what we can see of the mock-up of the Pilgrim ship that they just completed, and will be on display very soon. I know it's a fast look, but that's as close as they'd let me get with the camera. But there it is, the mock-up of the Pilgrim ship that'll be on display soon. Again, I'm sorry for the length of the video. I know it was long. I don't usually do them this long. But please comment. It means more than you ever will realize. Plus, it makes us realize what you want to see and that you're out there. Thanks again.